Okay, sorry, guys. How good is my hair today? Right? I should probably eat the candy now. Compliment my hair below with a number from 1 to 10. I'm saying 11. This is so obnoxious of me. I'm done. Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome to another video from me. If you're new here, my name is Chanel and welcome back to my childhood bedroom, the only room in the house where I don't get in trouble for existing. That was a really bad intro. Snack Queen is back. If y'all know any candy companies or snack companies that want to sponsor my videos, send them my way. Please. Contact information in the description box below. We're just gonna keep the fun rolling. This week we have a Thanksgiving movie that I messed up on. I thought this was like more like a Christmas holiday movie, so I didn't do it for Thanksgiving. I could have just easily Googled that, but I didn't. We're making it up as we go. You know that, I know that. If you like what you see and you want more rewatches and first time watches, please don't forget to subscribe. A lot of you forget and it's not cute. Like it's not a good look. Moving on. Today's movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles from 1987. I have never seen it. So we've been in this run of films, I think like with the Blues Brothers, and I didn't realize it was such a cameo heavy movie, but then I saw all the cameos, and Blues Brothers had, you know, Belushi, and Dan Aykroyd, and John Candy, and then my very next like movie after that, like Little Shop, again, Steve Martin, John Candy, and I'm like, oh my God, there was this run of time where Steve Martin and like Candy and Belushi's and all this, like they were in everything. They were in everything. And I'm like, who do we have today? Those guys were kind of like an ensemble. It was very Brat Pack-y, but like not, I feel like the Brat Pack were the 80s, like John Hughes, like Women and Men of like those rom-com-y movies. But what do we call those guys? What do we call that pack of like really funny Chicago trained improvisers who have just been making movies together had been making movies together for like the 70s and 80s. I don't think this happens today. I think today when a comedian breaks out from SNL, they get a star vehicle, they get their own movie. You saw it with Will Ferrell and you saw it with Sandler, and Adam McKay and Sandler go and do their thing and stuff like that. But you don't see these Chicago trained improvisers making up this ensemble anymore, and I think that's so sad. So without further ado, let's get right into Planes, Trains, and Automobiles from 1987. New York City. I just said city. Steve's gonna be uptight. What's your go-to movie theater candy? I'm more of like a popcorn gal. No words uttered yet. Let's play a game called Where Are They in the City? We're at Park Ave. Kevin Bacon? Oh my God, I know this. Kevin Bacon gets the cab before him. It really be like this in New York City. Tough shoot, tough to coordinate all this. I wonder if all these people are actually extras hired by the film or if they are just passers-by. Because at this rate, it's really hard to hire that many. We are in the 50s on the east side, running up Park Ave. John Candy. What did he take? The bus? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Of course, I have to obnoxiously eat all the sprinkles now.
Why doesn't he give me nookies?
Because you get Indian burns.
Sexist, okay? The boy gets Indian burns, which could like really hurt, and the girl just gets noogies. And they're pronouncing it like noogie.
I know you, don't I? Coffee. No. Milk? No. Soda? No. Lifesavers? No. Slurpee?
Milk?
Please.
Tea?
Just let me know.
Soda? Oh, you guys, this is what John Candy does best. That like bumbling idiot character. She's evil.
Is this a coincidence or what?
You really need those opposites attract. You really need those opposite characters. Tale as old as time.
American Light and Fixture, Director of Sales, Shower Curtain Ring Division.
Shower Curtain Ring Division. I wonder if he developed this character at the Second City while he was there. Neil and Del. Maybe in honor of Del Close. He named his character Del.
Nothing grinds my gears worse than some chowderhead who doesn't know when to keep his big tramp.
I also love characters like this when they lack like that certain self-awareness. What would you do? Like, hotel carpet floors are disgusting. The shower rings. I'm looking for a John Hughes touch, and so far I think it's movies that happen in one night, like 16 Candles. Breakfast Club happens in a day. I love movies that happen in one day. It's my favorite kind of movie. To be on set for this, really jealous of anyone who worked on this film.
Who let you stay in the room? I even let you pay for it so you wouldn't feel like an intruder, which you most certainly are.
For days, I could sit there and listen to them go on and on with a big smile on my face. They'd say, how can you stand it? And I'd say, because I've been with Del Griffith.
Great rant. Theater students from here and wide should do this monologue. What the f***? A page boy just got in their room and stole their money?
Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
We live a late 80s homophobic bit, don't we? Ew, I'm gay. The worst thing you could be in an 80s movie, gay.
See that Bears game last week? Yeah, hell of a game, hell of a game.
Then they have to do something masculine to take it all back. That only works by virtue of filming, because there's no way you go to the sink and you don't look down first and see that there's like socks in the sink. So only because they were able to keep that frame tight did that sight gag work. And we as the viewer, we forgive it because it's where we believe what we see.
Good house pets, would you believe them?
Not spending Thanksgiving.
I love John Candy's like cardigan bow tie get up.
I sold them all their shower curtain rings. He owes me a favor.
Shower curtain ring is my favorite like bit in this whole movie so far. Comment below with your favorite bit from this movie.
Oh, robbed.
Do you think so? What have you got?
Chalmers Big and Tall Man Shop. It's a 7-outlet chain in the Pacific Northwest.
It's a 7-outlet chain in the Pacific Northwest. Who is it?
Trunk up in the back?
Oh, no, we've got it.
It's very heavy.
When was there a woman in the front seat?
Her first baby? Come out sideways.
Her first baby come out sideways. She didn't scream or nothing.
Back roads, it could be anywhere up to 70 miles.
I just got some cheese doodles. Iconic, right? Those like icicle-y faces and the beard and the eyebrows is like iconic screen grab from this movie. Well, my friends, we did planes, we did trains, and now it's time for automobiles. This trunk has been a real lingering thing, a motif in this movie, if you will. I love movies that take place in one day because it's a way to like take a movie structure and figure out all the things you can throw in someone's way to just delay them from their goal. So what's the goal? Get to Chicago, throw everything in their way, and it's like you are god of your own script and you can just throw anything at them. And it's a comedy, so it doesn't matter how big or outlandish the thing. It's like anything can get in their way and stop them. Comment below with your favorite happens all in one day movies. Go. John Candy would lead a group song. It's very on brand for this character. From the town of Bedrock.
Walter Cronkite, Moon Ring. Thank you. They are filled with helium, so they're very light.
This could be improv. This could be a run of improv lines because you don't need to cut together a reaction shot. He can just say whatever he wants. He's framed in a tight shot and they use it or they don't. When there's food in a scene, it's a really good place to look for continuity errors and cigarette. If someone's smoking a cigarette, let's check the length of the cigarette. He just lit it.
You know, we really...
But they're saving themselves by pulling it out of frame. He held it out of frame, so we have no way of checking.
You know, it's just harder for two people to travel, you know.
Yeah, sure it is.
You got reservations?
Yeah.
Del's like very hurt. Oh. Okay. I mean, we made it out of that food scene unscathed continuity-wise. It's really hard to check for food continuity if the frame is above the table. So, good for them. We'll get you, though. Oh my god, what? He's not getting anywhere with that attitude. This woman's outfit, though.
Keeping that f***ing dumbass smile off your rosy cheeks.
Neil.
Datsun, a Toyota, a Mustang, keys to a car that isn't there. And I really didn't care to
This is a lot of
highway
F-bombs.
and a car right.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of bleeping today. Wow, pre-computer, pre-cell phone, life's hard. He threw away his rental agreement, Gonna wager that he doesn't have an email copy. Good night. Wow. No, it's Dell. No. Oh.
Andy, I'm glad I made you ahead.
His voice. I think the end of Act 2 into Act 3 is going to be when Steve Martin finds out what's inside the trunk, maybe. Are you Neil or Dell in the relationship? Comment below. I think I'm Neil.
You play with your balls a lot.
I play with my balls a lot.
Larry Bird doesn't do as much ball handling.
Larry Bird. I wonder if that was in the script. He can't help himself, this big lovable idiot. So he chucked a cig in the back seat, and now we're just waiting for that to catch. It's really hard to take a jacket off while you're driving. I've tried. It's really tough. I guess I think the car on fire is going to be the end of Act 2 into Act 3.
What? You're going the wrong way!
Said we're going the wrong way.
Said we're going the wrong way!
What? The skeleton devil. We've got about 30 minutes left and we are gonna find out what's in that trunk. Please be right.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a lot worse than this.
They'll be able to buff this out, no problem. I'm dead. Classic comedy move. What? Stop what you're doing right now, pause this video, and try to authentically do a double take behind you. It's tough. What? It's hard.
What? What?
So we're looking for an emotional high or low here.
Because why? I put the card back in your wallet.
And it's in the glove box. Such good payoff. Okay, the car drives. Okay.
I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday.
I can vouch for that.
How'd they get snacks?
Amaretto, and this is a gem.
Get the f out of there. Get out. Thank God they don't have a card on file. They just have like $17 and a watch. And of course, we need one more monkey wrench thrown into things. Their car is being impacted. And his wife, like, no text messages. No, honey, I'm almost there. She just has to trust that he's coming. Chicago.
Say hello to Marie for me. I feel like I know her.
Marie's gotta be dead. Planes, trains, automobiles, trains.
Dell, what are you doing here?
Marie's been dead for 8 years.
I knew it. The f***ing trunk. Okay, so I guess it was unimportant what was in the trunk. Just kill me. She's pretty. I like her eyebrows. They're very nice.
Hello, Mr. Griffith.
Hello, Mrs. Page.
Hello, Mr. Griffith. Great ending. Great ending. I miss John Candy, and I never even knew him. Plane, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and John Candy is a classic, and I can see why, and I love it so much. I am such a sucker for John Hughes. Man, oh man, is John Candy so endearing in this role. I'm beyond upset that we don't get to see him like do any more stuff. It's just really, really, really upsetting. I can see why people like this movie. I think Shower Ring Salesman is so funny. Let's look at the trivia. My favorite part. Both John Candy and Steve Martin have said that this is their favorite of their own movies that they've made. Oh my God, yes. The marathon car rental scene is exactly 1 minute long from the time Steve Martin hits his tirade to the time the attendant ends the scene. In that 60 seconds, the F word is used 18 times. I said that was a lot of Fs. They hadn't even been dropping that many F-bombs like throughout the course of the movie, so it was kind of like It was good. It really served a purpose. It was like, okay, he's really reaching the end of his rope here. John Hughes wrote the first draft of the screenplay in 3 days. He's famous for that. He does that. His average writing time for a screenplay in those days was about 3 to 5 days, with 20-something rewrites. That makes sense for John Hughes. He is just like, he gets an idea and he cranks it out. Oh, okay, yes. Director John Hughes was known for staging improvisational moments for his actors in order to capture a genuine reaction. Since he was not satisfied with the Owen scene introductions after several takes, he privately instructed Dylan Baker to wipe spit in his right hand just before shaking hands with Neil Page. Steve Martin was not expecting this, thus his disgusted reaction to shaking Baker's saliva-slathered hand. Hughes got the reaction he needed and the footage was kept in the film. I love that. I have to go back and find that. John Hughes shot over 600,000 feet of film, almost twice the industry average. The rumored 3-hour version of the film does exist, although not in order. I watched a 1 hour and 33-minute release, which I think is just tight enough. This is just fun. Prior to shooting, John Candy arrived with exercise equipment for him to use during production. Crews had installed a treadmill, bench press, weights, and other exercise gear in his hotel suite. Steve Martin said John Candy never used any of it. That's really funny. The exterior of the rental car was designed to resemble the Griswold station wagon from John Hughes' previous production, National Lampoon's Vacation. I did notice the little Blues Brothers nod. Ray Charles and John Candy both have starring roles in the Blues Brothers, and when he is in the car, he listens to Mess Around by Ray Charles. I knew this too. At the end of the film, Dell has a black eye, and I'm like, where's that from? And this is in reference to a deleted scene. When sitting in the refrigerator truck towards the end of the film, Dell has a black eye. This is a reference to a deleted scene. Dell tells Neil the truck driver doesn't let people ride up in the cab with him. The driver hit Dell when he was trying to convince him to give them a ride. The trivia for this movie is also pretty long, so if you're interested in any more, go check it out. What is in Dell's trunk in Trains, Planes, and Automobiles? Come on. We see Dell remove a hypoallergenic pillow and a photo of his wife, but what demands is the rest of the space in such a large object is never seen. It serves as a nice symbol of a salesman's life on the road. Okay, so the trunk is just a symbol for like this lonely guy whose like whole life has to live in this trunk. The entirety of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was meant to be shot in Chicago, but there wasn't enough snow. A lot of exterior scenes were filmed in Buffalo. In the original ending of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Dell followed Neil all the way home. So cute. In this scene where Neil thinks about Dell on the train in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Steve Martin didn't know the camera was on. Oh, Hughes thought Martin had a beautiful expression on his face in that unguarded moment. Meet me in the comments below and let's talk about our favorite parts from this movie. Did you see it when it first came out in 1987? Let me know, let's talk about it. And thank you so much for joining me here today in my childhood bedroom. I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. And on that note, I am gonna go eat dinner.